Hi, this is Steve from Signature Garden Services quoting Maria Vandenbolgouda at 21 Moorings Circuit, Twin Waters, for a whole of house irrigation. Look at the irrigation plus a returf out the front. So everything that's discussed in this quote is included. So we'll start with the grass that's here. It's, well, mostly couch, I would say. Couch needs a lot more sun than what is presented here to grow, obviously, as you can see. The customer, or the owner I should say, over there, he's got buffalo. He may have Sir Walter. I would be suggesting sapphire buffalo for here. It looks identical, but it's about 20 years newer than Sir Walter, and is extremely shade tolerant. Well, it's the most shade tolerant commercially sold grass that you can buy. So that's for the shady nature of here, the grass that we would put in. In terms of the grass, all of this grass here needs to be removed, and then we need to do the proper rototilling of the ground, so that the soil is decompacted. You can see classically over here where a lot of people walk that the ground has become very compact. If I was to kick this, as I'll do now, no, it's not too bad, but anyway, it is getting walked on, and it is a bit more compact than other areas. And basically what I'm trying to say is that we need to decompact the grass so that, you see, grass has only got very hair-like roots, and if the ground underneath is hard, the roots don't go deep into the ground. So with proper prep, the grass will thrive, and what that means is it's more drought tolerant, it's more wear tolerant, and it's more weed tolerant, and you end up, rather than a Bitzer lawn, as like you can see over here where there's a whole lot of weeds that once upon a time would have been a new turf installation. When it's done properly, you end up with, or you get grass like this, and it stays that it remains the dominant species on the ground. So that's what we can do here. We are also going to so we're actually, I should say, we're turfing from that peg that you can see just here, and we're going to come this way with the turf, and we're going to end up here, and we will also turf this area. Well, yeah, this area, I mean, what do you want to do? We could put some turf up the back there, or we could returf this area. It's actually not too bad on this side, if I'm honest. So maybe we simply put in automated irrigation into this area here, and we'll patch that area up there with some grass, and that will be sufficient. So let's do that. So so that's the turf side of things completed. We then are moving into irrigation, so into these garden beds through here. We could most likely water this front section here with the automated irrigation that we could do for the pop-up system. We have a tap here. This tap is just with the new fence, we can fix that onto the fence panel there, so that it's structural, and we can actually put a automated irrigation system onto there. So there's a number of places around the property. The good news is there's a lot of taps we can put on, and what I do put on, it's kind of similar to the systems that you have over here, but these orbit systems, they're old school. You've got to bend down and play around with the numbers and all these sorts of things, and they are problematic by nature. They're not that reliable over time. They always stuff up. So the systems that I use kind of look similar, but are quite different as well, because they're Bluetooth controlled. So you've got an app on your phone. You can see all of the systems. You only need to be near these things by 20 meters or so. You've got access, and I've got them all over the Sunshine Coast. I don't get any calls. Super reliable, unlike the Orbits. And yeah, you've got it on your phone. So you know this system more or less, but let's just say that this system was a heck of a lot more reliable, and you didn't have to bend down and play around with things on here. And super simple. Once you understand the system, super simple. I've got ladies in their 90s who are, once they've shown that they're relieved. They can see that it's easy. So with that done, and they're all irrigated, we will run irrigation into the viburnum and the palms that are here. So automated system going up that way, another for here going from this point here. Might as well walk this way, seeing as I'm on this side of the house. So and this is what we won't be doing, you know, like pipes that you can see. You want to improve your home, not have an eyesore like that. That's not how we're going to install new pipe work. So keep going. Now, Maria has stressed that privacy is a concern at the moment, so I'll just do a little segue and come over here and look this way. We're going to put in, what do we need? It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, probably about nine heliconia through here. So we'll try and get them into where they're not growing, the ones that are doing okay. Try and get it in there. I can get heliconia that are at least 3 meters straight up. They're not available at this time of year mostly because when spring comes, they grow tall, they split them in half, then they grow them, and they don't have them available. But I've got a grower that's still got them from last season. So all good. We can get some nice heliconia that are really going to soften here, and then these ones will catch up this coming growing season. We will fertilize all of these and irrigate them. What they need is a feed, so they're not going to do all that much without food. So we'll give them a generous amount of food, feed them right up, and then they'll go bananas with spring upon us now. This yucca here, I sort of said it doesn't need irrigation, but I didn't realize it is root bound and pot bound, so we can get a dripper into here to give it some much needed water without all of this going on. We'll hide all of the lines. All of the heliconia here will get watered as well. The system that I use for plants, it's a spike that goes in the ground, and on the top is a little dripper like this, and it actually waters the root zone of the plant. So when the system's running, it's out of the ground. We don't have any water underneath the ground, and that's the mistake that previous installers have done in garden beds. They have run the pipes under the ground, and roots get them and choke them, and then they're no good. So we always put them on top of the ground, hide them under mulch, yeah, so this will become weed city in here. So we can mulch in here. That will hide the pipes, and then all you'll see is the drippers, and at the right time of day, looking on your phone, you can walk over and you can see all of the drippers working. So very easy to understand the system and when it's operating. Here we're going to just put a 1 sleeper high, same as this. I suppose we can get some paint as well and paint it in a similar color to this gray color. If you know what the gray color is, if you have it, great. Otherwise we can get that paint and match it as best we can. Across here we're going to do a triangular garden bed, soil, mulch, irrigation, 2 more heliconias here that are going to grow up in block this area over here. Once again, not going to be seeing pipes like this. There's no need. It's not sightly at all having pipes work like this. So in this garden bed, same thing, mulch, irrigation. We'll see if this one works here. It would be nice to use that one. We'll change out this tap for an actual tap, so you don't need a tool. Put the irrigation onto there. That will service here, that will service back there, and further along that way. If that doesn't work, then we'll come over to this one here, but hopefully it works. Can't see why it wouldn't. Coming into this area through here, mulch, irrigation, down for all of these plants. So these misters that you've got here, it's a windy day at the moment. I gather that it's windy a fair amount here. So when they fire, all the water just see you later. You're not actually watering your plants. And not only that, you're watering there, you're watering here, you're watering the deck. That's just money down the drain. So with the focus drippers that we use, water is going directly onto onto each plant, onto the root ball, exactly where it's needed. Hello, you're on camera. You're on camera. You're good at me. Yes. All right, the video is going to get interesting. Where are we at now? So this is probably a good time to talk about the synthetic grass. We are going to put in pop-up irrigation into this area, and we are also going to infill. Oh, almost stepped on mine. We're going to infill this grass here. So if I can, so in there, down low, we put a volcanic infill, which traps ammonia until such time as water then washes the volcanic material. It's got open pores. So so the water combined with the volcanic infill will drastically reduce any smell that is going on. And we can run the watering system at night, so it gives you a chance to clean up any dog mess so that it's not getting watered. Or you can run the system whenever you want, however that works best for you. So this one here, we will get pop-up irrigation as best we can into this area to fully wet the area with all of the dog poo that's going on. Once again, these pipes here, they've just been thrown over the top, completely, however good this looks, it's just not looking that great with pipes everywhere. So we'll fix all of that up and make good of it. So the grass will also stand up a little bit more. At the moment it's laying over. The infill actually helps the fibers to stand more upright, look a little bit more like grass. So with that done, coming over here, 100% spray misters are not the way to go with all the wind that's here. So into the pandanus tree, it will get us drip irrigation here. We are going to put drip irrigation into all of these ones through here as well. The pots that are here, drip irrigation into these pots. So we'll do the necessary work that we need to do to get it underneath timber work, etc., to get that done. We won't need to use that tap there. That one's in clear view, and We're not going to put an unsightly timing system there. We don't need to. There's enough taps around the place. So coming this way, and yeah, it must be through here. So this system here, we are going to make good of this. Once again, the pipe work has just been done the quick and easy way. I would much prefer actually drilling like what the plumbing's done here, drilling some holes into the board, getting pipes straight down into the ground. This will be another place for numerous pipes. Probably might be 3 zones here. Some of them will run outside here along the fence, and then water the pop-up system that is going out the front for the lawn. So yeah, we're putting a pop-up system out the front, and then we will bring it around the back through here and then into this garden bed. And well, oh no, there's a system there, so no, scratch that. That one that's there will go out and that way for the pop-up irrigation system. And then here, I don't trust that these pipes are in the ground, so we will do the work necessary to come around into there, watering any plants that are here, and then the viburnum that are here, we will water all of these. Once again, with the each plant will get its own drip irrigator, so that water usage, and you can visually inspect them easily. The pots that are here, will put a drip irrigator into each one of the pots that are here. You will see the pipe a little bit. We'll do our best to bring it over the back. And then these systems here, we will make good of the pipes just like that. We could just cord them up a little bit and make it a little bit neater behind the letterbox so that you don't see it. And then in here, we'll swap these out for, once again, for the drip irrigator heads, rather than spraying water indiscriminately everywhere. So in this area here as well, we are going to put pop-up irrigation into the garden beds, so that all of this area is wet, whatever that you need for the dog mess and to renew the appearance of the grass. We will also be putting in the volcanic infill into this grass through here, to trap the ammonia of the dog pee, so that the smell is minimized until the flushing with the pop-up irrigation system. So yeah, all around the property, by the end of it, we'll have lovely grass out the front that's going to stay that way, just like the neighbour, and we'll get the irrigation all ship-shape around the property. So Steve from Signature Garden Services, check out my reviews on Google. We always do quality work. That's what we always aim for, and this job wouldn't be any exception. Cheers.